Hey, what's up guys? Working on my 1979 Suzuki. This is a GS 1000. The problem I'm having is my gas cap is rattly. And I have another gas cap, but the lock has been drilled. So I'm going to remove this gas cap and swap the lock with another gas cap. Okay, so here's my two gas caps. You can see this lock has been drilled. And here's the issue. You can see this is loose. Also, this lock cylinder's vibrating around. Also, this seal has got several cracks in it. And if I'm not careful after I get gas, if I take off too fast, this spews down the tank. Along with that, this plastic here is all cracked and broken. Now the other gas cap I have, this top is nice and tight. The seal is in much better condition. Couple cracks there, and then the plastic housing is intact on this. So I'm going to take the lock. Also, there's a dent right there. See that dent? So I'm going to take the lock cylinder out of this and put it in this gas cap. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the best parts of two of these and make one good gas cap. Alright, so I'm going to disassemble this one first. Okay, there's a little ball bearing in here, don't lose that guy. Alright, so there's this O-ring right here. Gotta pick this guy out. Tell you what, a little bit of WD-40. It's probably too much. Alright, once you get that O-ring out of there, I'm just going to clean this out with some compressed air. Okay, now to get this out of here, I'm going to put the key in. I'm just going to put it somewhere in the middle, somewhere like right there. This is going to be kind of hard to see, but right there, this is like a key tumbler. I'm going to use this as a piece of cut off steel zip tie like you'd use for header wrap. I'm just going to insert this in here. I got to try to push this out of the way. Okay, you see I got it pushed in there. Just got to kind of hold that back. Oh. And try not to let go of it. This is tricky. And once you get that pushed in, you want to push on this, and then this whole lock tumbler comes out. This is what you're pushing on, this pin right here. This one. I was taking this little piece of steel zip tie and pushing this in. Got to get it to clear that step right there. Once you get that pushed in, then you can shove the whole assembly out. Now's a good time to clean this part. I'm just going to use some brake clean, and I'm just going to spray this out real good. Work it back and forth. And some compressed air. Now I'm not going to put any lubricants in here because anything thin enough to keep these from binding or sticking is just going to get washed out. Anything thick enough that's not going to wash out, it's probably going to stick the little spring tumbler things there. So I'm just going to make sure it's clean and everything's moving good and leave it dry. I'm going to disassemble the other cap. Since this one's been drilled, I can just shove this out. Okay, this O-ring is rock hard, so I'm not going to use that. The other O-ring, it's soft, but it just feels, you know, it's got that, yeah, it's cracked. I did find a good O-ring, so I'm going to go ahead and put a good O-ring in this. Alright, to get this back in here, you got to push this pin down. I'm just going to reach in here with this piece of metal again and push that pin down, and then I can slide this right in. Flip it over and turn this until you see that pin drop in that slot. This cap's in way better shape. This isn't rattling, so this will be a lot better. Okay, I'm going to slip this O-ring back in here. Use my handy little tool here. Okay, get this back on. There's 2 threaded holes and 2 holes that are not threaded, and they're crisscrossing each other. So if you hold this cap and you get these 2 pins and these 4 holes lined up, on this side you got 2 little plastic pins poking through here, and you got the 2 sliders. 2 sliders go there, and then these go in here, so just line all that up. Drops right on. Alright, well that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.